Again,
This shit making me hungry.
shout out to everybody tuned in on YouTube. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. All right, so we'll jump right into it. What's the first one we got? I like you, you like me. All right. You gotta put your headphones on.
Watching the first joint, yo. All right.
Interact.
So much more. But if I like you and you like me, eventually I'm going to stop liking you. It's simple. Let me explain something to you about women, okay? If you like me and I don't like you, but I like that you like me, I'm going to keep playing with you. Now, if I like you and you don't like me, I'm going to like you so much more. But if I like you and you like me, eventually I'm going to stop liking you. It's simple. Let me explain something to you about women, okay? If you like me and I don't like you, but I like that you like me, I'm going to keep playing with you. Now, if I like...
White Star GB.
Yo,
Your first thoughts.
I'm ready for a glass of milk.
It's hard to focus on the message, right?
Poquito, right? I need God in your life. Y'all need Jesus, Jesus, Papa Dios, todo, papi, tú sabes. Man, but she just put it down plain and simple. She said, correct me if I mess up. She said, if a man likes her and she don't like the man, she's just gonna keep playing with the man. She said, if she likes a man and the man doesn't like her, she's gonna go crazy over the man.
She was like,
That's
if
what
you
makes
don't
it.
like me, I'm
Right.
gonna like you.
I'm gonna like
Pero
you.
tú sabes.
But the last one was what? What was the last one?
If you like me and I like you,
Eventually.
eventually I'm gonna stop liking
Yeah,
you.
I'm going to start liking you.
That just brings your wife gotta like you more than you like her.
Nah, I don't know, son.
Like you gotta stay fly. You gotta stay that nigga in her eyes.
Okay,
That
do.
sounds so bad though.
But
It sounds terrible, but it's mathematics.
no, I feel like if you're on your shit,
Yeah.
doing what you got to do,
Right.
you money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You just can't digress from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't believe like if you're in a marriage or whatever, like one person has to be like you more than the other. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
But
That's the way you should approach it. I'm not saying
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the way. You gotta keep trying to be that nigga
yeah,
for your wife.
yeah,
You gotta
you're right. 100%.
stay fly. You gotta stay smelling good. You gotta, you know what I mean? She can see you scruffy, but when you clean up, you still gotta be that dude. You still gotta be able to make her laugh. You know what I mean? Still gotta be able to fuck
you're
good.
right, you're
all
right.
that. You know what I mean?
You
You
want-
gotta check all the boxes. You gotta be that nigga.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you kind of think like, yo, I'm married, I'm gonna chill out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's over for you.
She starts, not necessarily having eyes for other men, but that twinkle, you know what I mean? Like that shine come forth you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's love, you know what I mean? That's that's man shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that? It just seemed like a lot of it's like she tried to make it sound simple, but
It was simple.
it was simple.
We say it all the time, right?
But it complicates it because we're talking about like and love, and it's like you got to play these games in order to
Well,
get a chick to really dig you.
if you got more energy for a female that you're chasing, and she just kind of like, whenever she's available, if you're chasing a woman, you're at a deficit. And that's all she's saying. She's saying that she's going to keep you around, she's going to use you up, and maybe you might get a spot, but that ain't really the spot you want.
Do
As
you
soon as
think-
someone come around better, you know what I mean, you just get replaced.
You think most men follow what you said, or most men chase women?
Most men chase women. That's what we learn to do. That's what we're taught to do.
I think that the men who chase women, it's a numbers game. They're not just chasing a single woman; they're chasing multiple women. So whichever one they get the bag from,
Yeah.
bingo.
But what happens when he's chasing those multiple women and that's one that he really likes and he's putting that extra effort into her, but she's kind of like, let's just say, playing hard to get or something.
Well, that's on him then. But
that's what she's telling you. She's telling you this from the outside, from the outside looking in. She's telling you this from a female's perspective.
I think
she's saying like, yo, if you got mad energy for me and I don't got that same energy for you, you kind of playing yourself.
I think what he's saying is keep running up the numbers till you get the result.
Yeah, but we're not there. We're here. We're one on one.
Okay, so she might be one of the many.
No. We're not talking about many. We're talking about one on one. You can only date one at a time.
We're moving on. As soon as she's taking advantage, we're moving on.
And that's what she's telling you to do.
The one who appreciates the effort that's being put into her.
She basically knows the game.
So she knows the game. You're for the streets. Goodbye.
I think, first of all, I think she's speaking from a perspective of a Instagram model that probably has a ton of dudes.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how she look and how she's dressed.
Yeah. So
I would never wife her.
Why not?
Past life.
Why not?
I'm a changed man, though.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Like Miami
long time
Onyx.
ago. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I
but
think
but you would never wife her? You would never wife a woman that looks like that?
it's the mentality for me.
Yeah, it's the mentality, bro. Like
I'm telling you,
what's the mentality?
because when I was in college, long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago. When I was in college, right? I've dated women that look like that because I was in Miami.
Okay.
So in Miami, like it just wasn't. It was nothing.
I knew you spent some time in Miami. You look like you.
I mean, you see the shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight Miami. I'm mad like.
Jim Tan Lines.
He said, "Yo, you look like a baby too." Yeah, I did my undergrad in Miami, so I was there for a couple of years. So, and it's crazy because in Miami, like you see those type of women all the time. It's just natural.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you're down there, and it's just like, oh, like people just come visit me, like, yo, oh, how do you concentrate? I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? It's just regular,
Regular.
It's just regular.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But when you're not used to women that look like that, it's like, oh, how can you wife a chick like that? Or for me, it was just the norm, just because I was around it so much. It's kind of like if you're in Brazil or if you live in DR, you go down there, they're like, oh, that's regular. But everybody else is like, oh my God, I gotta go back to DR. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like she's speaking from a perspective of a woman that has infinite options.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So your regular woman, she's gonna appreciate the chase of a dude, right? And if she likes the dude and he likes her, it's not gonna be like I'm gonna stop liking him, right? When you're in a position where in the power position, when you got a bunch of men after you, and it's everybody chasing after you, yeah, that dude that doesn't chase after you, he sticks out. Right? He's the difference. But and if there's a dude that's not checking for her and she's and she likes that dude, yeah, that's different for her. Because she has probably thousands and thousands of men that are in her DMs trying to get with her on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But Ron, what you're saying goes against hypergamy. It goes against going for the highest possible target.
Well,
like she's gonna get the person that's available for her, and she's gonna place down that role.
No, not really.
But she's living a different lifestyle.
It doesn't go against hypergamy because the dude that's going to not chase her has just as many options as she has, right? Maybe his options are not for his looks; it might be for his money. So he got a bunch of chicks like her that's willing to let him clap cheeks, whatever, do whatever with them because he got paper. He papered up. You know what I mean? So his options are just as infinite as hers is, right? So he don't got to chase her.
Which causes her to like him more.
Exactly. But it's not like she's still searching for a guy that is in her eyes better than her, right? Because he gets just as much attention as her or more.
Yeah, you're right.
So it doesn't go against hypergamy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it goes against what you were saying goes against it. I don't know. Maybe we're saying the same thing, but the women like men who ain't really jocking them. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
Stay around. You're not really hawking. You know what I mean? Like, you're playing your position, but you're not thirsty. You ain't dirty macking. You ain't doing none of that. You just, you're spending your time. You're doing your thing, but you're not always available. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right, stuff like that. So
Yeah, I think
she's giving a good game.
no, she's definitely giving a good game. For all the men that are listening to her, you need to take that approach. Even for a woman that looks like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even if you are a dude that is not landing women like that, you got to kind of take that approach. Even if they playing games. So you got to play the game right with them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Even if you like, you can't wait to jump this chick bones, or you like, I can't wait till I hit it, or I like her so much, or whatever. You gotta play. You gotta play that game. Yeah. You gotta act. You gotta play it cool. Like, nah, I'm not.
Well, if you try to jump her bones, you're just gonna do whatever it takes to jump her bones, and then you out.
I think that turns women off, though. Especially like, first of
all,
all,
we're talking about someone who wants to be in a long-term relationship, right? We're not talking about someone who just wants to smash, because the rules are completely different.
Okay.
Someone who's just going to smash is going to put the full court press on, do his thing, he gone. But we're talking about someone who wants to be with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Somebody that wants to be with this woman,
yeah,
they got to play it cool. They got to play it cool.
Yeah, that's what
I
think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because especially a woman that, like I said, that has a lot of options. Mm-hmm. She's used to this on a regular basis. Dudes trying to do everything in the world in order to gain her attention. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
All right.